What is the emotional prepared environment? Today, we're going to explore an important concept in Montessori education known as the emotional prepared environment, sometimes also referred to as the psychological prepared environment. When people think about Montessori classrooms, they often picture the beautiful materials, carefully arranged shelves, and orderly spaces. While the physical environment is important, Montessori education recognizes that the environment is much more than just the physical space. The emotional and psychological atmosphere of the classroom plays an equally powerful role in supporting children's development. At the beginning of the school year, teachers around the world spend time preparing their classrooms. Shelves are cleaned and polished, materials are checked and repaired, and new lessons are carefully placed in the space. This preparation is an essential part of the work of the Montessori adult. Dr. Montessori often reminded us that the environment itself is a teacher, and it must be thoughtfully designed to meet the developmental needs of the child. However, even as we carefully prepare the classroom, we must remember something important. The environment ultimately belongs to the children. We can only prepare it just enough, and then we must observe and adapt based on the needs of the community that forms within it. When we talk about the Montessori environment, we often focus on those physical aspects: the shelves, the sequence of the materials, the placement of tables, or the location of the reading corner. But the environment is much more than the arrangement of furniture and materials. It's also about the emotional atmosphere of the classroom, how the space feels to the children who learn there. Do children feel welcomed? Do they feel valued? Do they feel safe to explore, question, and make mistakes? This invisible layer of the classroom is sometimes referred to as the spiritual environment, the emotional environment, or the psychological environment. And it is where the true spirit of Montessori education lives. A strong emotional prepared environment begins with helping children feel that they truly belong. Children need to know that they're recognized and valued, not only as individuals, but also as members of a larger community. This sense of belonging grows when children experience respect for their individuality, meaningful freedoms within clear limits, opportunities to contribute to the classroom community, and with adults who genuinely listen and respond to them. When children feel seen and valued, the classroom becomes a place where they feel safe to engage deeply with learning. An emotionally prepared environment is also built on trust. Children need to feel confident in the adults who guide them. They need to know that there are clear expectations, consistent routines, and thoughtful limits in place. These limits are not meant to control children, but to protect the freedom of the community and support healthy development. When expectations are consistent and adults respond calmly and respectfully, children learn that the classroom is a place where they can rely on the people around them. This sense of trust creates a foundation for both learning and social emotional development. In Montessori classroom, learning happens through the child's interaction with materials, ideas, and peers. The role of the adult is to inspire curiosity and provide meaningful lessons. But once that spark is ignited, the child is trusted to explore and construct their own understanding. In an emotionally prepared environment, children are given the freedom to investigate, collaborate, and follow their interests. They are trusted as capable learners who can take ownership of their own educational journey. This freedom supports independence, confidence, and intrinsic motivation. An important part of the psychological prepared environment is creating a culture where mistakes are accepted as a natural part of learning. Children need to feel safe taking risks. They need to know that if something breaks, if an idea doesn't work out, or if they make an error, they will not be punished or shamed. Instead, mistakes become opportunities to learn, reflect, and grow. The way adults respond to mistakes plays a powerful role in shaping this environment. When we respond with patience and support rather than frustration, we send a clear message. Learning is a process, and errors are a part of that journey. At the beginning of the school year, children may experience big emotions as they adjust to a new environment. There are several simple strategies that can help support children emotionally during this time. One helpful approach is sending a brief survey to families before the school year begins. Learning about a child's interests, hobbies, and experiences can help teachers build meaningful connections from the very beginning. Another strategy is introducing children to elements of the classroom that provide comfort, such as a class pet or familiar routines. Teachers can also help new students build connections by pairing them with a buddy or a guide who can help them navigate the classroom and feel welcomed into the space. It's important to remember that the environment truly comes to life only when children enter it. Without children, a Montessori classroom is simply a collection of beautiful materials arranged on shelves. It is the presence of children, their curiosity, conversations, friendships, and discoveries that transforms the environment into a vibrant learning community. Our role as Montessori adults is to prepare both a physical and emotional space so that children feel confident, connected, and inspired as they grow within it. When both the physical and psychological environments are thoughtfully prepared, children gain valuable experiences that extend far beyond academic learning. They develop confidence in themselves as learners. They learn how to collaborate with others, and they begin to understand their strengths, their interests, and their place within a community. These experiences help prepare children for the next stages of development and for the new environments they will encounter in the future. Although we cannot always see the emotional or psychological or spiritual environment, it is one of the most powerful aspects of Montessori education. When children feel safe, valued, and inspired, they're able to engage deeply with their learning and with one another. By taking time to nurture this invisible yet essential part of the classroom, we create environments where children can truly flourish. If you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a like and follow along on all of our social media platforms for more content just like this. Until next time, have a great day.